Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode on the Lyfcraft server, where we have a problem. A very, very big problem. Well, you see these right here, those over there, this random one chest here, and all these in here. Yeah, we have a Shulker monster growing. And you can see over here, I started laying out the foundations for my auto sorter. Well, I need a lot of chests. I mean, a lot of chests. If you look this one right here, it's a good illustration of how many chests I'm going to need, not counting the hoppers and everything else. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. So I got a few things planned today. One of them getting a tree farm up and going, because the way I'm doing it right now, it will not work very well. Cutting down just 1-2 trees at a time, yeah, we're going to have to mass produce the logs and everything to get this going. So, that is one of our tasks today. The other one is getting a shop opened up. Zach the Dragon actually agreed to open a shop with me. And what we're going to be opening, well, it's a redstone shop. Of course, it's a redstone shop. I mean, come on. It's me. And yeah, we're going to have to sit there and come up with a design. I think I have one in mind. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and build that. And we're going to get it stocked up and ready to go for everybody on the server, because everybody needs redstone. Redstone is key. Now, I do actually have something in a shulker box, a very special shulker box, and I misplaced it. No, actually I didn't. It has 3 wither skulls. I tried to get that off while live streaming this weekend, and it didn't work very well. My luck is just horrible. And I kind of can't wait to get this rest of this finished. Something else we were working on was this over here. Now this little frame design is actually going to be my super smelter. Now, it's not going to be this big, but I kind of want it to be pretty good size. I mean, I already have that, and I need to finish that. But I'm thinking of using wood for the tops here. And I would need a lot of wood. So, we're going to go ahead and head over to the industrial district to get started on that tree farm. Well, everybody, I was actually out trying to find some coral, and I ran across this. So, might as well grab it while I'm here. And there we go. I just thought that was interesting. It actually wasn't too far from my base. My base is just right over there. You can actually see part of it. But right now, I am in the search for a coral reef, and I think there is one not too far from my base, but I cannot remember what direction it was in. So I'll be back in a second once I get the last ingredient to everything I need. Really? Another one? These are actually pretty common. This one has a more interesting design. I haven't seen one with the mossy stone and everything on it. This one actually seems to be quite a bit bigger, too. And I cannot seem to find where the chest would be. You know, I get sidetracked way too easy. It's not one thing, it's another thing catching my eyes. I think I've already been in this one. Oh, no, I have not. This is actually like the closest one I've ever seen. I've never seen one right off the shore like that. There's just a lot of things around here, isn't there? Are you bringing me a nautilus shell? How sweet. Alright, everybody, I found it, but I cannot get to it right now, because my inventory is a little full. I'll take a screenshot. We'll come back to it a little bit later. I'm just finding all types of things. Oh, that guy's trying. I wonder how good my luck is. I saw where he was at. See if I can avoid him. Ow, he hits pretty hard. Come on. Ow. I heard another one. There he is. Okay. Not going to be a repeat of the first step or stream of this, seriously. Alright, I found it. Just something interesting is this right here. This is technically a swamp, I believe. No, it's considered a warm ocean. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our harvest on. All right, I think that should do. Now, if I remember right, this is the swamp that's not too far from my base or my industrial district. I remember this is kind of where I got a few of my villagers from. Well, one misguided trip later, and we got everything we need. We got plenty of curl fins to do whatever we want with them, really. And I grabbed some of these core blocks just for the heck of it. So I thought they would look kind of cool. So let's go ahead and get this foundation laid out. Now, y'all might be asking, why do I have these 4 plants down? Well, actually, it's pretty simple. I want to try something a little different I've never really done before. Actually, I don't need the red. I need the yellow. We're going to get plenty of these real quick. Okay, that's not encouraging. But yeah, we're going to get a few of these so we can actually dye up some wool. So we can actually pretty much color code everything. I kind of been wanting to do that for a while. I think I'd rather do that than just have them all the same color block, like iron or something like that. I could do that. I mean, that'd be pretty easy for me to do. But yeah, we're going to try it this way for right now. I'm going to put these away. And yeah, we can color code them. I got plenty of wool from my little bit of string over there. Actually, that created quite a bit of wool. A lot more than I was expecting. But this is a design I saw actually from Dusty Dude. Yeah, he has an interesting design for it. It's a 4 type of tree farm. But I'm going to make a few little twists with it and see if it works properly. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, hey, that's great. So let me go ahead and get everything else laid out. I just want to show you guys that and explain my madness behind the wool and everything. All right, everybody. One of the most nerve-wracking things is testing a device that has TNT attached to it. So let's prime this thing. See if we can reach it. Oh, it looks like that worked. Now to test if it falls and lands directly on that obsidian below. Hopefully this works. If not, this could end poorly for me. Perfect. That looks like it worked. All right, everybody. I think I got everything hooked up correctly. If you look right here, this is going to a fence gate, which will basically open and shut it at the right time. Let's go ahead and try this thing out. Now, this can go horribly wrong. I'm not going to even lie. I am a little terrified. Go down here to see. Oh. It looks like it's working. That is what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see. Oh, that was kind of funny, though. Well, luckily TNT just gives you back your items. Imp number 2. I am just not having any luck today. All right, attempt number 3. Hopefully that was a rocket for victory. Please work. Okay. All right, attempt number 4. I don't know if this is 4 or 5. Nope. Wow, it even destroyed some of this time. So I think everything is in place. Just need to get that and the minecart. All right. Double check, make sure everything's good. All right. Primed. And before we fire it, let's build up some walls over here. Just to make sure everything will go a little bit smoother this time. Trying not to bump that rail. Oh. Dang it. I forgot the TNT. Alright. Now this is a detector rail. Alright, looks like we're actually in business now. You know, I've been watching all these mobs go down there. I'm kind of curious on how full that thing is. We might have to go check that in a second. Alright, that worked pretty well. Now let's go check on this real quick. What the heck? I could not fly. Oh, that's why my elytra is broke. I was wondering why I just fell. Might have to do some trading real quick to fix that. I'm glad I came over here. I didn't realize this guy got turned. I have a cow that keeps stepping on the pressure plate. You know, that's the first time I think I've ever had an elytra break on me. I'll be honest with you. Alright, this has been running for quite some time here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Really got to get a sorting system on this. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Alright, everybody. I changed one of the repeaters, and instead of a 4-tick delay, it was a 3-tick. It's on the very second to last one right there. See if this works. Alright, that looks good to me. There we go. So I had to change up the design a little bit, but not too bad, luckily. Alright, everybody. Well, we got one other thing underway. I ended up just doing this. It's just a simple filtering system with 4 slots, or 4 storage units for overflow. I thought that might be enough. I mean, well, no, it's only 3. But either way, that should be enough for all the excess junk. And I've already moved everything over here manually, and I was actually kind of shocked on one thing, how much gunpowder I have. String, yeah, we're doing really well on that, but gunpowder, yeah, that's a little excessive. Bones, I've been using quite a bit for the farms and everything. Arrows, I've been kind of just throwing them out. But this should work a lot better and pretty much give us a better, overall storage unit for it. Because, yeah, we were kind of needing it. Because that stuff was filling up pretty quick. All I did really is kind of just maneuver all these where they all just come down in here. And they should all work. And let's go ahead and kind of fire this thing up for eating. And let's see how well this works. Alright, I think it's all working. This should keep up with everything. I mean, not too bad. There are big Alright, everybody. It seems to be working. I got a creeper just chilling over there on a sign or a. Alright, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Alright, everybody. It seems to be working. I had a creeper just like chilling over there for a minute. But yeah, you can see the items are going through. It just takes a moment. And there we go. And we should be seeing some gunpowder in this chest. Hopefully. Unless it's just moving so fast that we can't keep up with it. It's probably filling up this back part. I wasn't able to get to these. A lot of these hoppers are not filled yet, so that makes sense. But you can see this is working fairly well. This should help me with all my storage needs over here. But yeah, he's jumping. I've never seen them jump before like that. Alright. Yeah, this should just work perfectly fine. You can see this is filling up. I tried to get in between here, but it did not work very well for some of them. Especially up here on this one. So it's still, yeah, you can see I can barely get in between it. So there we go. There's 25. We hear a creeper in the background. Should see 26 in a second. Hopefully. There we go. So our bones are coming back in. Perfect. Everything is working. That is what I want to see. I do actually want to put something up around the sides of this. Because, yeah, I've had a few close calls of things falling. Now, over here, I did rearrange this a little bit. Nothing too big. Just put some obsidian up here. Drop this down a little bit. And you can see I have a little bit of wood in here. So yeah, it's working fine. I can do this with any of the trees now. That's great. It's gonna help me out, especially whenever I'm coming with all these chests I'm gonna be using in the future for my mega sorting system. And if you're wondering about my voice, well, I kind of lost it a little bit. So right now it's a little bit sore. So trying to get this video done and everything. So yeah, now off to the next project, which is going to be the shop. All right, everybody. I think it's time for a test of this thing. So I guess basically I'm supposed to stand here and right-click here. I think that's how that works. Let's pray this doesn't blow me up. I took all my armor off just to be on the safe side. So there we go. You know, everybody, I'm a complete derp on this. I forgot something. It won't activate with that on. Alright, let's try this again. We got a little bit. Should probably cut some of those down just to be on the safe side. And I cannot believe I did that. Alright, so we had a little bit of a mishap. It looks like I might want to put obsidian right here. Yeah, we'll probably some obsidian right there and drop these down a block. So everything just kind of slides over. Probably the best thing to do. But all in all, that's not bad. I mean, I'm not going to complain. That's almost a chest worth of wood right there. And that didn't take me long. Well, it took me a while to build, but I think it was worth it. And you can see I actually end up with a abundance of saplings and everything. So that will actually help me out too, and the sticks. Can't forget the sticks. So we're going to have to kind of get something sorted out for this. Kind of sucks that I blew up the side, but hey. And also, the bone meal I was putting in there actually just came from that. It didn't come from my supply that was in that shulker box. So I wonder, how much do I have left? And that's a lot of sticks just laying around. Everything else gone? Looks like it. Okay, so we dented it a little bit, but not that much. So I can live with that. That is going to help me out quite a bit, especially with a lot of builds that require a lot of wood. So we're going to have to figure out something with this. Have it flow down and fall down here a little bit. I don't know. We're going to have to think of something. I could also put obsidian on the top of this. And I think things will flow down properly. Let's test this real quick. I'm not going to use obsidian right now, but if I put obsidian like this, will this block it or anything? No. Alright. So that's what we could do. We could just basically encase this in obsidian, so that this part doesn't get blown up and just goes directly in here. So that might be a good idea, since it is blast resistant and everything. So next project we have is the shop. After I clean this up, I think I have some more obsidian. Alright, everybody, I think it's about time to actually kind of fix this. Notice nobody's bought anything from here, so I guess it's a good time to take this down. And you pretty much, let's build a shop over here, an actual shop. Now, I'm thinking just right here would be a good location for it. It's kind of just off in the outskirts a little bit. I've noticed this new area kind of set up. Nicely done with the fences. Free leather. That's always a good thing to have. But, ooh, I wonder how many wither skulls he has. 23. 8 per fancy mob head. I've been kind of curious about this. Okay. Bit and bobs. Okay. There's all that. Sponges. Rental sponges. Ooh, that would come in handy. Ah, here we go. 1 diamond for 16 beeble bucks. We put our diamonds in there and it comes out. 1 diamond ore, 36. Alright, so if we want to buy something, we have to kind of make it where our diamonds turn into beeble bucks. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. So we'll come and take a look at that in a little bit. But I think it's about time to actually get this all set up and start tearing this thing down, because this is going to take me a second. Alright, everybody, I have most of the shop done. It's kind of plain, but it's more of a modern build, so I can kind of see it. I'm wanting to call it easy, and I'm gonna have to figure out the coloring. But really, there's not much to it. It has a very open build. I'm going to probably make this door a little bit shorter because that looks very big. But you can see over here, I'm starting to place the water for the water elevators. My brain stopped for work for a second. But yeah, that's something I'm going to have to get done. Only problem is I didn't build a way up. But other than that, we're going to have to start getting everything in here. Getting kind of, I'm thinking of display tables, making some of these trapdoors. They're pretty expensive, but I think they will actually look better over here. And probably every few blocks, do a good example right here. That's 1, 2, 3. Kind of have this come down. Maybe a little bit higher than that. Put a glowstone like that and put these trapdoors kind of on it like this so it doesn't look so bad. Because, yeah, glowstone's a nice block, but it needs a... I don't know, I just don't really care for the texture of it. I don't know if that's just me or what. Alright, everybody, I think I have this kind of done. Like I said, I don't know what we're going to use this for just yet. It could be like a employees only, like stocking area, or I could actually section off a little bit, like put a section right here where this is employees, and this be like some display models or whatever. But yeah, I think that's pretty good on the finishing touches on this. For now, I might run some, or see if I can do some in-rating and grab some more in-rods and kind of like display them around here. So kind of just add a few things here and there. There will be more things to come into the shop. Like I said, right now I have a lot of stuff to work on. Like we can just kind of get this all done up on this side, and I don't know what we're going to put probably on this side. I'll have to sit there in these target blocks. These are going to be expensive too. I'm thinking maybe 8 per diamond, just because of the fact that how expensive they are to make, because you have all the wheat and everything else. I have to make an automated farm for it. And yeah, like I said, prices can change though. So we will work that out, and we also have to get trap chests. Just remember that. Like I said, it's just going to take a little bit to get everything stocked up, but I think that's a good price for most of these. I'm going to have to run through a list, and probably in the next episode, I'll do a little grindy session or in between episodes and kind of get all this stuff stocked up with the help of Zach. But yeah, I think this should work for now, and it should be open pretty soon, hopefully by the next episode. Now, there's one other thing we got to take care of today, and I'm going to grab all this stuff. Ooh, I ran out of space. And we're going to actually have to head upstairs to kind of deposit most of this stuff. And I'm just going to go put this stuff back here. Back in the corner. No one can see it. But yeah, I'll have to go through this stuff and kind of clean this up. And hopefully it'll be ready to open, like I said. But we have a project that is actually kind of a game that I'm going to start helping work on. And that is with Witherbag, and we're going to meet up with her in just a second. So this is a familiar place if you watched my streams. I tried to win a beacon over here. Ow, that kind of hurt. And this is a game done by Oz. It's actually pretty cool. It's a little target block game. And it's a lot more challenging than what it looks. Target blocks will pop out, like, there's certain little sections, and you can kind of see where they'll pop out at, and you have to hit them in a certain amount of time and get so many points from it. And I think over here is a maze being done. Yeah, not done quite yet. And this is the redstone contraption that Witherbug would like some help with. So, yeah, this is a lot of hoppers. So this is a game that was kind of designed by Mumbo Jumbo. And it's a shooting game. So, the Minecraft shooting games coming soon, built by Witherbag. Most redstone will be done by with Enigma's help. So, Since she's not online, I'll explain how this works. Basically, the dispenser will dispense a minecart and it'll roll across, and your job is to, well, you guessed it, shoot it. And she was needing some help on getting the minecarts back into the dispensers so it could keep going, so you didn't have to come in here and manually fill it every time you turn around. So I gotta figure a way to get the redstone or the minecarts back in here, which should not be too difficult. It really should not. And a scoring system. So I'm gonna have to sit here and take some photos of this. All right, I think I know what to do. So I'm gonna have to talk to her about removing all these hoppers, because what's gonna be done to get points, well, when the minecarts fall off, I'm gonna have to have it where it reads it going through one of these hoppers back into the dispensers. So basically, I'm gonna have to rip all these out, and we'll put like a point system over here. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. It should automatically refill. We're gonna have to put like cactus or something over here. Yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting. You said you were wanting this thing to auto refill.
Yeah. So, like, because, like, the scars come into this chest, and then the ones that you miss, because there'll be like a cactus at the end to drop the minecart, and it goes into like these chests. I've placed them down temporarily because obviously I don't know if we'd need them or not, but I've put them there because the cactus breaks the minecart. So then it's a case of then getting the minecart back into the dispensers without somebody coming along playing the game and then spending about 20 minutes trying to get all the minecarts out of the chest to then put them back in the dispensers.
Yeah, that would be a little bit of an issue. I was actually looking down here, and we could say pull a score off of one of these, the hoppers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just use a what's it called? A comparator. And whenever something passes through it, it can send a redstone signal. We can have it set to a piston. It'll shoot down, mark a score, and yeah, then it'll send it up through this line. But with this right here, I might have to rip all that out.
That is okay. Like I said, I did just I just did it like it did in the video with all the hoppers and everything, because I just thought, well, if I do it and because then obviously technically I've got like a lot of it done except for the redstone bit. But if you do need to rip that out, that is absolutely fine. Because obviously, if there's a better way, because I know that hoppers isn't exactly server friendly sometimes.
But yeah, there should. I think I know a way of doing all this.
Nice.
So it shouldn't be too bad. I can have something set up for you.
Nice. Would you like payment for helping me with this, because it is like redstone based? So if you would like payment, let me know and I'll be happy to pay for your services, because I know that I would try it and it would just be a bit of a mess. I'm just learning sort of the basics of redstone. So
actually, I'm going to mark this up as a freebie. So
oh, thank you. And case of spread the word and get other people to.
yeah. Well, me and Zach are actually opening up a redstone shop over there. If you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. I've seen it. Zach was streaming last night, and he may have shown it on stream.
Oh no, it wasn't a good build.
Oh, I thought it looked really good. I like the look of.
Well, everybody, we got a lot done today. I mean, way more than I actually expected. It did take me a little bit to get this done, but I had a few things come up IRL, so sorry about that. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up here today. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, this is Enigma86, and don't forget to check everybody else out. Take it easy. Later, everybody.